Good evening. My name is Helen Bailey, and this is my online speech, Any Old Bag Will Do, for my public speaking class under Mr. Jason Quinn. The bag that I chose for this assignment is a bag that has a picture on it from Gone with the Wind. This is Scarlett O'Hara and Rhett Butler. They are two of my favorite characters from the movie. Scarlett has to be my favorite, though. I like her because she is a strong willed woman and because she is not afraid to go after and achieve the things that she sets forth in her life to achieve. And I think she is a very good role model for many women to look up to her for being able to stand up for and not being afraid to stand up for what she believes in. And the first item in the bag is my high school yearbook. I attended Grundy Senior High School, which is in a small town in southwestern Virginia, called Grundy, Virginia. And that area is very well known for its low education levels and those type of things. Unfortunately, my parents were a product of that. My father has a third grade education, and my mother has a seventh grade education. Um, Growing up, I watched them struggle with not being able to read and write to the levels that they needed to be. So, one of my goals growing up was to graduate high school and to pursue an education beyond that level. Unfortunately, I was able to graduate high school, but this yearbook represents that I overcame those struggles and overcame those setbacks in my life that could have been a lot worse than what they were. But thankfully, my parents always pushed me to get an education because they knew that it was very important and they understood. So they were always very supportive of me and very proud of my accomplishments. The second item in my bag is a baseball. No, I'm not a major league player, and no, I'm not a crazed fan. Yes, I love the Yankees, but I'm not a crazed fan. This baseball represents my son. My son's name is Tyler, and he is 14 years old. He's a very good athlete, and I'm very proud of all his accomplishments. But this baseball really represents more than that. Tyler has had his struggles when he was younger, but I've always tried to be a good role model and a good example for him. He struggled in school a lot, and once he started getting older and started learning a lot about his mom, he did find out that I quit college and could not continue my education because I had become, a young mother and had other responsibilities. When he got old enough to understand that, I felt like it was important for me to show him that you should continue your dreams even if they get sidetracked. So I decided to go back to school. And since doing that, Tyler has seen how much I work toward that and how important it is to me. And in turn, that has led him to be more attentive to his studies. And he is striving to get the education that he needs. And he now takes his classes more seriously and he takes his education more seriously. So this ball represents my son and the influence that I've had on him by showing him that, yes, even though your dreams get sidetracked, your dreams can come true. The third item in my book is about my future, and I chose a leaf. I chose a leaf not because it represents something in my future, but it represents everyone's future. The winds of change come and go, so we're all like little leaves blowing in the wind. As much as we would like to think that we have our futures planned out and we know what's going to happen day after day, life is ever changing. My goals and aspirations are to get a bachelor's degree. But I know that along the way there may be road bumps that, and winds that come that keep me from, achieving that in the time frame that I've, set forth for myself. But I have to always keep in mind that we all fight battles every day. But that doesn't mean that we have to give up the war. It just means we get up and we fight another day. And I will continually be fighting toward getting my bachelor's degree and showing my son and setting a good example for him that, no matter what comes along in life, always keep working towards your dreams.